1,000 chairs sat empty outside of the state capitol today as activists and state lawmakers called on officials to do more to stop the spread of COVID-19. The chairs represent the nearly 10,000 lives lost in our state to the virus. 52 more deaths were reported just today. COVID Survivors for Change invited people to share the stories of their loved ones displayed for people to read on their live stream. The group hopes that this will be a wake-up call as we continue to see a high number of new cases. Nearly 4,200 more were added today, and that's slightly below our 7-day average. But that's because we've had really high numbers the past week. In fact, we broke a record just last Thursday. We also saw a drop in testing from yesterday, and our positivity rate is high. Right now, about 18% of tests are coming back positive. For reference, the World Health Organization recommended a 5% positivity rate for businesses and schools to reopen.